welcome everyone to another 7 Deadly Sins Origin video. Again, we'll be doing another Timespace Junction boss clear. This is the final sector, Sector 8. Although it looks like they did add a couple more sectors. There's a 9 and a 10 now, as per the most previous patch. So what I thought was going to be the final video in this series turns out will not be, because I will be covering the additional sector bosses that they've added in. But let's just jump right into it. I tried to choose an unconventional team for this boss and not just, kind of go with what everybody else was doing, which from what I saw online seemed to be a lot of teams running Deanne. So I decided to use King instead, who's also quite good on this boss because the boss is weak to Earth as well as Holy. So I'll just kind of show you what team setup I ran, and I'll go through the gear and kind of tell you guys how to get through the mechanics of this fight. All right, so just going to my Sector 8 clear here. It's nothing fancy. Just like Sector 7, when they started to get really hard, I was no longer able to get the 1, 2, or 3 star clears. But just getting a clear is pretty good in my opinion. So if you can get the clear, great, and then maybe circle back to it when you have some better gear and try and upgrade your clear time. So going into Sector 8 here, 7 minutes, 58 seconds. I literally just barely cleared it because I think 8 minutes is the cap. Okay, so this one, I have 101,000 attack power. Like I said, I'm running a team with King, which I'll show you right here. So I have Elizabeth as my healer on her Grimoire, Manny on staff for her buff debuff, and Daisy on Grimoire for her crit defense reduction, as well as just in general harvesting magic using her accessory set, and King on the staff for DPS. Okay, so I'll show you what I got here in terms of gear. I'm running the Shadow Rupture Grimoire at 4 limit break, maxed out Crimson Flame staff, Blessed Wand. Manny has maxed out Blazing Staff, 1 limit break on the Black Flame Wings dual sword, 1 limit break Black Flame Wings long sword. Daisy's on Gluttonous Soul sword and shield, Black Flame Wings Grimoire, and a Jet Black wand. King is on the Black Flame Wings staff with a 4 limit break, which I specifically invested in just to do this boss. Gluttonous Soul Grimoire, 4 limit break, that is Merlin's cold weapon. I'm just holding it as a stat stick. And the Black Flame Wings wand at 1 limit break, and this is also another one of Merlin's weapons that she uses for her lightning build. Okay, in terms of gear, for the armor, I've got the Grizzly Sin of Sloth engraved armor set with a level 2 passive bonus. Attack increase, ultimate move damage increase, and dot efficiency. I'm wearing the 5-piece greedy ruler, so the earrings, necklace, ring, belt, and the top. And then for the pants, I'm wearing the Silent Watcher bottoms, and the boots are the Venom Spindle combat boots. Okay, going on to Daisy. We're wearing her support armor, the Spring Robe. She's wearing a 4-piece Life Crystal set for the HP and the Pierce, and the 3-piece Hymn of Regeneration accessory set for the magic charging efficiency and some additional HP. Okay, Manny's running the Archpriestess's Prestige SSR engraved armor. She's wearing a 4-piece Jet Black Crystal set, which comes with normal skill damage plus 10%, as well as crit damage plus 8%, and you get a nice little chance for additional crit and damage. Now for her accessories, I just want to take a second to talk about this. I chose to run the 3-piece Curse Pulse set, not just for the HP, but specifically because if you look at that 3-piece set, you get 15% darkness resistance, which I did find kind of helpful in this boss fight because Hendrickson does a pretty nasty darkness dot on you, which can do quite a bit of damage. So if you can get some HP, you can get some resist, that will go a long way, especially in a long fight like this. Okay, and then I have Elizabeth here. I'm running the Star of Tavern healing engraved armor. the 3-piece 100-day accessory set for the healing efficiency, and I'm just experimenting with this 4-piece Watcher's Armor set, which gives plus 10% attack and a chance to inflict Curse of Self-Destruction, which gives you, I guess, a 3% chance to deal an additional 40% damage on attack, which is pretty cool, although that does seem like a pretty low percentage to me at 3%. Okay, in terms of potentials, Elizabeth is P5, Manny P2, Daisy P1, and King is P6. So that's it, guys. We'll just jump right into it. Again, this boss fight has some recommended elements, which is Holy or Earth. So, you know, King could be done as a Holy DPS. You can also use Escanor on Greatsword. I did try that one out as well. It seemed pretty effective. And then for your Earth DPS, you could definitely run Deanne, as mentioned, on the Axe. So let's just jump right into it, guys. I'll show you the footage and we'll just kind of talk through some of the mechanics. All right. Let's talk through this boss fight here. So, yeah, I mean, I feel like this was a pretty boring fight. Maybe it's just the way that I chose to approach it, and the fact that I ran King. You know, King as a Holy character doesn't have a burst. Holy and physical characters have the ability to contribute to other elements' burst, but they do not have a burst of their own. So, why I say it was boring is because I chose to play it really, you know, defensively. And to just kind of focus on survivability and slowly beat him down because I just wanted the clear. But we'll talk through some of the mechanics of this fight, which are really important to know. So, I mean, first thing being is that when you get hit by Hendrickson, he is going to put a dot on you. And if you continue to get hit by him, this dot just seems to get worse and worse. So what you want to do is really just anticipate his attacks, dodge, and make sure that you're not getting hit. That is the most important thing. So as you can see here, I just did a double alt with King, which didn't do too much. I was finding that King's alt was a hit or miss, and literally, I would either hit him or just completely miss him. Make sure when he does that little animation where he goes blue that you're tagging in and you're stunning him, and that's going to be a really good opportunity for you to start doing your DPS. But yeah, so let's go through some of the attacks. So he has these purple orbs that he will shoot at you. There's about 4 of them. And then he will do those standing still, but he'll also do this attack where he shoots one, teleports to another area, shoots one, and then teleports and shoots another one, and so on and so forth. He does it 4 times, and he kind of does a square, so he goes in 4 different corners as he shoots them. The best thing you can do is to just kind of run a circle around him, and then wait for him to do this blue animation, tag in, and stun him. So that's really what you're going to do majority of the fight. Here we go, here's another double ultimate. You know, obviously not very effective because the second I do it, I get maybe 1 or 2 seconds to damage him, and then he just teleports somewhere else. But King is, you know, just with his normal attacks, because Hendrickson is weak to Holy, is doing quite a bit of damage, and I do find King as a character does a very good consistent damage output, albeit not having that burst. At least his base damage is quite good. So yeah, you're just going to come in here, he's going to do these little dots, which kind of reminds me of the bad guy from the Miles Morales Spider-Man movies. But as he does the dots, you're going to want to just hit your dash button right as he crosses his arms like this, because then when he releases them, if you dash at the right time, you won't get hit by them, and therefore you will not get inflicted by the dot. So here we go again. He just did his animation where you see the big red circle around him and he turns blue. So I tagged in and I stunned him. That's another attack that you're going to want to watch out for, this kind of teleport that he does where he jumps behind you and then he kind of smashes the ground. And he makes kind of a like a straightforward line of shadow damage. So here we go, he's charging up. Anticipate, tag, throw on your debuffs with Manny, get King in there, start DPSing him. Okay, so here's another attack. He gets into the sky, he charges up, and then he shoots one big kind of Kamehameha. So that thing has a pretty big radius on it. Just make sure that you are constantly moving either left or right as he's charging it up. because then you will be able to just get right outside of the radius of it. Okay, so there's his 4-corner projectile attack. Just kind of run a circle, dodge it. Okay, now he's charging up. He's going to go blue, tag in for your debuffs of Manny. I like throwing Manny's punishment right before I do the double ult because punishment guarantees a critical hit. Okay, but as you can see, he got out of that really quickly. He teleported behind me, threw some more shadow damage on me, and you can see my health bar there. It's just constantly going down, you know, 160, I'm at 161 right now. That's where the darkness resistance and the HP really come in handy, because he just does so much damage with his dot. So you have to really try and invest a little bit into survivability. Unless you're just going to DPS him down in like 30 seconds and you've got like, you know, 10 dupes of every character and 130,000 plus attack power. But I do not. So slow and steady wins the race here. More dodging, more attacking. You know, best to do your attacks right after he does his attack, and not as he's about to do them, because if you start exchanging damage with him and he's hitting you and you're hitting him, he's more than likely going to win that fight. And even if it doesn't kill you, the amount of dot that he's going to inflict on you will cause you just severe headache. So yeah, dodge around here, throw in your buffs. He's doing his teleport move. There's his move where he stands still and shoots 4 of them. Now he's going to go into the sky. He's going to do his big Kamehameha. And he'll drop down, and that gives you a little opportunity to throw some damage on. Now he's charging. He's going to stun him, but because I'm at 75,000 life here, I'm actually going to tag in Elizabeth and just throw a heal on. So I think I can't remember what the exact stat is, but if you throw Elizabeth's heal while she's like a quarter life, it actually does healing based off of your, I think your HP and your defense or something like that, and you get like something close to like a 200k plus heal, with my gear at least. So yeah, here we go, more damage, stun. So yeah, just now that we've gone through all the mechanics and we've kind of talked about when to attack and you know, just kind of the rotation of the characters I'm using, I will just give a little commentary on the raid system and the fact that there is a Timespace Junction 9 and 10 now, so excited to see what they come out with for that. I was thinking that this was going to be the last one, but you know, I'm glad that they added more in. I've been doing the spider raid. I actually cleared Hendrickson maybe about a week and a half ago and just haven't really had time to put the video together. But yeah, now that they have that new spider raid, I've been managing to solo that with my Escanor Sword and Shield on his fire build, and you know, enjoying it, trying to get that 7-piece set for Gauther. I'm at 5 pieces right now, and yeah, just a pretty good raid. I kind of wish they had put something new in, but they did with the Barbarian boss, so I can't complain. There was some new content. But yeah, just Spider is kind of tiring and kind of bored of it. It's outplayed right now. And just the whole mechanic of that raid and the fact that like the spiders can spawn in different areas can be kind of frustrating. But overall, I can consistently clear it, which is good. I was not able to consistently solo clear Tyrannus when that came out. So yeah, glad to be able to do that. Anyways, guys, there you go. Hendrickson completely turned to dust, and 7 minutes 58 seconds, came down right to the wire with 2 seconds left. So I wish you the best of luck with your clear, and please stay tuned for more Timespace Junction videos.